Hello everybody, we're getting ready to do lesson 1.5 of pre-algebra math part 1, and we have a class worksheet here of 34 points for this lesson, and then we have 7 points here of notebook taking. Here is the standard, here are the objectives, identifying integers and their opposites, so 7 points there. Today's bell work, teachers. Have your students do this bell work 1 and 2. Give them 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, welcome back. Here's the solution for number 1. 5 plus negative x when x equals negative 8. So a negative of a negative would be a positive, so it would be 13. And then down here when x equals negative 8, it would be negative 8 plus 10 would be 18 for number 2. Adding integers, you've added decimals, you add integers. So we can do this. A scuba diver studying marine life is 4 feet below sea level. From that depth, the diver descends 72 feet to the ocean floor and then rises 61 feet. The diver rests there to avoid decompression illness. Where is the diver relative to sea level after all that bobbing up and down? Example 1, use the number line to find the sum. So here is a sum here. So how will we find this on a number line? Well, we start at 3, and then we're going to add negative 9, right? But we move to the left 9 units, because negative means that you're going to the left. So when you move to the left, 3 plus negative 9 would be negative 6. So negative 6, 3 plus negative 9 would be negative 6. And this would be the real visual way of visualizing this addition here, because you're moving to the left 9 units because of the negative. And then use the number line again. We got this sum here. How would this look? Well, we start at negative 5 here. We move 3 units to the right, and that'll give us negative 2 here, using a number line again to visualize this sum here. So the final position will be negative 2 for this sum here. Okay, for a guided practice, use a number line to find the sum here, and then here as well. This is your students. Use this number line to find this sum here. 6, well, 9, and extend your number line or use a number line. Draw your own number line. This is the kind of thing I want to see, or your teacher will want to see, is a negative and a positive side of your number line. This one here would have to be extended or fashion it so that you can use it here. Okay, our solution. Use the number line to find the sum. There is our sum. This would be the way that you would do it. So we have 8 here, and then we go to the left 11. That gives us a negative 3 here. So we start at 8, we move to the left 11 units, and then we have a negative 3. So 8 plus negative 11 would be negative 3. Do that on your independent practice. Absolute values, you can use absolute values to find sum of 2 or more integers. So, for example here, same sign, add absolute values, and use the common sign. In this situation here, you have 2 negatives, you add them. And then you keep negatives here. Up here, they're positive. Keep them, add them, and you keep the positive sign. Different signs, subtract the lesser absolute value from the greater absolute value, and use the sign of the number with a greater absolute value. So in this situation here, 8 is greater than 5, so we combine them, we get negative 3 here for 5 plus negative 8. Here, now positive 13 is greater than 11, so when we combine them, we get a positive 2. And then the sum of a number and its opposite is 0, so now we have opposite. 7 plus a negative 7, we'd end up back in the origin on a number line, so that would be 0. So these are the different kinds of combinations here when you're adding integers. Okay, you have to look at the video to get that one. Kind of sped through that one. Students, in your own words, define additive inverse. And then example 2, adding two integers. We have these two integers here. So they're both the same sign, yes? So they have the same sign. We just add them together. 54 and 28 would be 82. Both signs are negative, so their sum would be negative for this as well. And then example 2, part B, 38 plus negative 17. 38 is a larger number here, so the solution will be positive. So when we combine these two together, we subtract 17 from 38, and we get 21. So 38 minus 17 would be 21. The larger number here is 38. It's positive. So your solution will be positive in that situation. Okay, our guided practice here. Students, this is yours down here. Pay attention, find the sum. So negative 41 plus 26 is, here's our larger number here. 41 is larger than 26. It's negative, so our solution will be negative. It's negative 15. When you combine the two, when you go from negative 41 and move to the right 26 units, you'd still be negative 15 is what it would be. And that is lesson 1.5, part 1 of pre-algebra math. Part 2, part 3, email me for that. Thank you.